Oh, good morning everybody. I've been out for a while. Had a touch of rain the other night, which was great. Real big thunderstorm, which was wonderful to watch at night. So, yeah, I haven't been doing a lot. Well, I'll just tell you while I'm doing this now, while I've started. I'm on -7 mic going on my DJI Mic 2, which is coupled via Bluetooth to my Action 4 camera, DJI. And I've also got the zoom in my in a bum bag on the back. Got to be a little bit careful this morning. Again. So, been watching a few reviews of the 800. The Trident 800. Yeah, it looks fucking fantastic. If I had the money, I'd buy one of those and sell this, but and also, as it happens, the 660 that I've got here is the 2025 one, which has got 84 horsepower instead of 95 or whatever the new 2026 one is, which is a bit of a bummer, but you know, it is what it is. And to be fair, for the sort of riding I do now I'm a little bit older, 84 horsepower is plenty. So a little bit gutted, but because when I bought this bike I didn't know about the 2026 one that was coming out. It was increased horsepower and it's a little bit wider, I believe, on the tank area. I don't know how they managed that, but well, it's apparently a little bit wider because of the 3 throttle bodies instead of the 1. I mean, that's how they've got the increased power. So I'm just going to have a nice little gentle ride up to the coffee shop this morning. Meet up with the chaps. They were heading out at 6:15, I think, but for me to meet them I'd have to go the wrong way. I'd have to sort of go back towards into town and then come back along. Plus the fact in the morning I'm usually really busy on the land doing my irrigation and whatnot, and doing everything before it gets too hot, you know. So yeah, very early mornings. It's okay some mornings, because if I've done the irrigation the night before, it's not too bad. I can sort of not do it in the morning the next morning. But anyway, that's another thing. But this old bike, I'm really happy with it. Got some scratches on my tank which I'm really pissed off about. You can't see them with the camera, but I think there's been a gecko or some sort of lizard climbed on it when it's been in the shed. I've tried some T-cut type stuff, some Thai sort of T-cut stuff, and rubbed that in, rubbed it, to no avail. And now I know I'm a bit older, but right, yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, so I might see if I can take it to a detailer or something like that, and they can kind of, you know, go to town on it. It's going to cost me a little bit, but things are quite cheap here in Thailand for things like that. So got his old fishing rod there, look, going off to do a bit of poaching. Well, hopefully that should come through on the zoom quite nicely. I'm not going to go faster than too fast. Just being careful with that car. I was hoping he was going to see me, which he has, which he did, because he didn't overtake. So lovely day. Well, it's 30 degrees. I'll tell you what, it's been blooming hot. This is May now, and it's the sort of, well, it's not what I suppose it is the hottest time of year, certainly in Hua Hin, but probably Thailand as well. It's the hottest time of year just before the rains. I mean, it's only 84 horsepower, but it's almost perfect for the street, you know. I mean, the roll-on's fine. Well, I don't know what speed I'm doing now. Something like that, but, you know, you roll it on in top. You know, she performs. Me. Oh, do you know, I've never tried this in road mode. So I've just, when I bought it, I put it in sport mode. I think I tried rain mode just to see what it was like. I'm going to put this in road mode, I think, and just see what. I suppose I can do it on the fly. I've never done it. I think it's that button there, isn't it? That's sport. That's rain. And that's road. Now, I guess I've got to decelerate. Put the clutch in. I don't know what the system is, but that's in road now. I don't know why I've done that, but because it's not exactly overpowered anyway, is it? But I think you get all of the power still, even in rain mode, but it just comes, the delivery is a bit softer until you get up into the higher revs, I think. I'm not quite sure how it works, but we can do a bit of work here by the look of it. I'll leave the camera rolling because I'm syncing the zoom. Saw something, caught my eye. So let's get back down to a sort of speed that I'm comfortable at, or it's pleasant. This is about 100, I guess. Not too fast, quite comfortable. No vibrations, you know, plenty of I don't know what that guy's doing there, but sometimes they fucking just, you know, turn in there. You've got to be so careful. I mean, I've always ridden a bike in the UK and well, anywhere in the world that everyone, when I'm on a bike, everyone is out to kill me. And that includes everything. And I think that sort of way of riding is pretty good. Keeps you safe. keeps you sensible. But I think I've had to adhere to that rule a lot more in Thailand, because there's a lot more hazards that can catch you out. Got a lovely, fucking love this bike actually. So going back to what I was saying before, I was looking at the 800 reviews and the new 660. Obviously I was salivating at the mouth at the 800, and I was spitting feathers at the new 660, the 2026 one. But hey ho, when you sit at your computer and you're looking at these reviews and all that stuff, at the end of the day, when I come out and ride this bike, I'm like, well, all those stats and, you know, I've got a bigger willy than you and all that. Now, what's this guy doing? You see, look now. Yeah, all that willy waving and, you know, oh, mine's fucking 200 horsepower and the tyre on the back's a 300, not a poxy 200 or a 180, and oh yeah, you know, feel that power when you accelerate. But I can understand that, because I've had big bikes before and the acceleration is just phenomenal and very addictive. But at the end of the day, you have to decelerate at some point to go round the corner. Now, with my riding, I'm trying to smooth out the ride, so I'm not sort of like hard braking, manic throttle, hard braking, manic throttle. I'm trying to smooth the whole process out. I mean, you can do that on a, you know, a high horsepower sort of bike, but the problem is you tend to like get addicted to that power, and you get a straight like this and you're like, ah! And then you get to the corner and then there's another straight. It's right here. I mean, there's plenty of straights in here. But I guess it's all horses for courses, isn't it? Dog there, look. Looks as though he's going to cross, look, yeah, look at that. And he's got pups. I bet he was looking back in there, or she. Got pups, I bet. Going to that building all over there, whatever that is. That could be a pig farm or a chicken place. Yeah, and so once you've achieved your blistering acceleration up to like Mach 2, you generally have to sort of knock the throttle back a bit and go down to the sort of normal cruising speed, which, I don't know, 120, 130, whatever you want. So at the end of the day, I mean, this bike can cruise at that speed, no problem at all. You know, like, oh, even my KTM. I mean, that'd be a good straight down there, wouldn't it? Look at that. If you wanted to do a drag race. I think that's what we were talking about before. Me and the mates were talking about doing a drag race. I mean, obviously this thing ain't going to win. I think I'll be second to last though, because the MT-07, which is 74 horsepower, I believe. It's the slightly newer MT-07, I think. So I think probably on acceleration, he would. I should be able to beat MT-07 on this bike. Plus the fact I'm a little bit lighter than John. Well, John's all muscle and, you know. Anyway. Armando, well, he's got the Suzuki 750 4-cylinder, so that's going to go pretty well once that gets up into the rev range. course Ducati, well that's a 937 and a premium bike, isn't it? So I mean I would guess that's going to be nearly the winner. Well, plus the fact he's an ex, you know, MotoGP racer, so he should be pretty good at starting. But you know, Aurelian on his 765, he's a big guy, but you know, that's a fucking rapid bike, and that would be that'd be an interesting comparison, I think. The Suzuki's kind of out on its own a little bit and may fall in the middle. I don't know how that would compare to the... I think the Triumph would have the Suzuki, and I don't know about the Ducati. I think that probably would as well once the Ducati lifted up its skirt. But it would be an interesting... So that would be a good straight to do that on, that over there. We'll do that one day, and I'll take my camera as well, and I can do a few flybys. There's a couple of corners at the end of that straight, and if I stood on the S-bends of the corners, I could do flybys for everybody, you know, which would be nice. Oh, it's lovely, this machine though. I don't know what I'm doing now, probably about 80. Don't really feel the need I want to go any faster than this, to be honest, today. Sometimes I do, don't get me wrong. I mean, sometimes I get on a bike and I just want to thrash the chicken shit out of it and, you know, go a bit banzai. But, nice. Yeah, this bike is just fucking lovely. So you can sit on your computer and read all the stats and reviews and think, oh yeah, I want the 120 horsepower. Yeah. But, you know, it's heavier, drinks more fuel. I mean, basically, I'm just justifying in my own head that I should not buy the 800. So sound works out on this now. I'm probably doing 120, 130 now, I would guess. Judging by the windage. Now I don't know where he's going. He's just braking. See, look, they brake first and then indicate. At least he fucking indicated. Some people don't even do that. Right, you'll notice I've got 28 and 30 maybe written on there. Now that's my tyre pressures. I haven't touched the suspension or anything. Oh, look at this truck. Is that crabbing? Or is that just me? He's fucking going all over the place, so look. Yeah, so I'll put the tyre pressures down. We've got 28 in the rear. 30 in the front. Feels okay, but I haven't pushed it in any corners yet, and I haven't, you know, but it feels alright. I had it on 3230 before. That felt okay. And I'm running, I took the original tyres off actually, and I put the Bridgestones on. S23. I'm not that keen on Michelin tyres. fucking bump and a half. Fucking hell, oh, there's a hole. Right. I think that's a sign to look for holes. See, once you get this thing cooking up into sort of 5,000-6,000 RPM, this little engine just really does perform. And it's got that lovely sing to it as well when it's pulling. It's only a little bike, but you know, it does sound fucking nice. If I get some gas here.